so here's another story time about Uncle. Okay, there's a reason why Uncle is kind of like soft on like people and his students like that, and it's because like he's really soft on like his training partners and stuff like that. Mainly because when he was I guess like a teenager, right? He was in he used to do Kempo, right? And like before one of the instructors at the Kempo school broke off and became their own like school, right? This instructor was like a chief instructor at the school I was at, and we used to do drills where we'd do like a full Nelson, and we do like a scissors. So we'd do the victim or the person that you do it on would be sitting down on the ground, right? And you do a scissors, right? And then you do a full Nelson, right? And like me, I was small as compared to this particular instructor, right? This chief instructor. And like I should have known a little bit more respect, right? And like so immediately timer went off. You have 30 seconds to throw the guy off, right, of you. And then I have strong legs, right? I had strong legs at the time. I had a strong determination. So immediately he broke my full Nelson. It was not an issue. But instead of just falling down gracefully, I grabbed his back like this, right? And I was holding his collar like this, right? And I was riding him like a pony, right? And he was going like this. He was going like that. He was going like this. And the seconds was ticking down. So after that, he said, forget it. He just went up. Bam! Like he just body slammed me, right? I was, oh. And at the time, right, the professor was there. He's like the highest. He was the second rank, and the professor was higher rank, right? Professor got all upset. He's like, hey, what are you doing? He's just a teenager. What are you doing, right? So he gave him a lecture, right? But after that, like, it was fine. I was fine. Everything was okay, right? But after that, every single time we had like a black belt training session, right? Like the chief instructor was, oh, you're my partner. And oh man, I used to get lickings from him, right? I used to, like you do the attack and he'd go, bah, 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 bah. Times I would go home with like bloody nose or like sore face or like sore joints, right? But it wasn't really like he was trying to hurt me. It's just that I guess I gained his respect, so I was like a special student, right? But I would always dread going to class and be like, oh no, he's here, right? But anyway, so that's why I'm kind of like easy going on like my partners and my students, because like I remember what it felt like to get beaten down, But anyway, short story by Uncle.